Hello, I am Kiva Small, and today I will be giving an informative speech on my company I started, Liquid Pencil Graphics. In the beginning, I had to do some brainstorming and decide what I wanted to build my company on, what I would need to build my company on, and how much money it would cost in order to create my company. The first thing was painting, something that I was so passionate about. I'd been doing it since age 14, and it was something that I did all the time. It was my home away from home, and it didn't seem like work. However, it wasn't marketable. My second thing was graphic design, something I had picked up in college, and it was something that I enjoyed doing also. I became very passionate about it in college because it was using creativity, but on the computer. And it was very, very easy to sell. So I came up with a mission statement. I chose graphic design, and I came up with a mission statement using Liquid Pencil Graphics. That would be the name of my company. It was a graphic design company that provides the customer with creative graphic design work and visual communication services. We used our company to brand other companies. We try to make you want to go to these companies just from seeing the logos. My materials I needed were software, a computer, a printer, some internet. Why? We needed communication, way to communicate with our customers. We needed the programs to create these intricate designs, and we needed a printer in order to show samples and or look over our own work. While creating the company, I had to create a brand for the company, something that was sleek, new, something no one had seen before, so I say. But I created about 40 logos, and I wound up choosing this one because I feel like it represented my company just in the logo. The liquid, pencil, everything. It was something that I had a good time even creating that. And afterwards, I had to brand myself because I am a basketball player, and that's all I did. Basketball. I wear sweatpants, basketball shorts, t-shirts, carry around my basketball in my car, my sneakers in my car. That's what I did. However, when creating this business, I had to change my image. I had to display professionalism. So I went and got me a few suits and some nice heels, and I had to change, the perception of Kiva, and I created my little business Kiva also. After that, creating a few, pieces, I got people to talk about the pieces and post the pieces. So that was me using word of mouth as my promotion. After using the word of mouth, I created a Facebook page, a Twitter page, Instagram page, which was social media, and that's like the biggest thing right now. And using it, I've been able to gain so much clientele because of posting pictures of what I've done and using social media to get feedback on the work that I've done. After creating the social media, I learned that I also needed a website because people like to see what they're getting into. So I was looking for someone to do my website, but couldn't quit it. It was just too much money. So I went and learned how to do my own website, and I created this website from scratch by myself with a little help from YouTube. Afterwards, I decided to, discuss the pricing. The pricing was such a touchy subject because I didn't want to devalue myself or my work, but I didn't want to overcharge people and make them go somewhere else to get their work done because there's several designers around here. But, talking back and forth with the customers, you're able to come up with an understanding and find a kind of fair price that you appreciate and the customer can pay. Now, you run into some people who pay and some people who do not pay. So this was really frustrating for me at one time. I would do all of this work and I would not get paid. So I came up with a thing with deposits. So people start putting half down, then they would get their samples, and then I would be able to give them their work after, paying. When creating a business, I feel like you need consistency. The thing that I had to be consistent with were posting my finished products, creating good artwork and good design work, taking chances, and networking. When I was networking and taking chances and getting my work out there, it brought me more clientele, and people were able to give me a lot more feedback, and me being consistent with that kept my business consistent. The good and the bad clientele. People who don't pay, people who don't answer emails, people who just don't respond to anything were the worst people to deal with, because they would not respond to anything, but in the end they wanted their product, and then they wanted to make like 50 changes after you tried to reach out to them during the design process. So you learn that, going with your business. Another obstacle I faced, when building my company was the organization. At one point in time, it was like simple. I would get a couple of projects a week, and that was easy for me to deal with. But when they started rolling in, it was hard for me to keep track of them. I wasn't really writing anything down. I was like, okay, I got you. But I was missing stuff. So I had to become more organized. Start writing stuff down, start recording the people, the emails, and the work that they needed done, and getting it done in a timely manner, and giving myself a little bit more time to do the work. But with all of that work, I needed some help. So I phoned a friend. I had to find somebody who was loyal, who could be my partner, who was honest, and had the same goals that I had for my company for themselves. So I hired me a partner, and that worked out pretty well for me. The process with doing the design is you start with an email. After the email, you get the samples, you get a deposit, and then we get the money. But that, it varies from time to time depending on the people and how loyal they are as customers. A few samples of my work these are a few flyers that I've done that I thought were pretty cool, so I decided to show these flyers. And then we have a few logos that I've done. The most powerful logo I've done right now is the Hoop Dreams. It's a nonprofit, and it's also getting pretty big in Chattanooga, Tennessee. My future plans for the business are to create logos that become kind of famous. I want to create a Google logo or an Apple logo or a Yahoo logo, whichever type of logo. But I kind of want it to be known all around the world, and that's my goal for my business, and to be able to take care of my fam. But other than that, thank you for watching my presentation. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.